Well, the results from yesterday's primaries point to the increasing likelihood of a 2020 election rematch. Joining us to talk about these results in greater detail and bringing decades of political experience is political analyst Morrow. Mario, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Keenan, thanks for having me.
Hey, President Biden won the nomination handily, but with over 100,000 voters choosing to vote non-committed, that's a signal. Do we expect that to be a problem for Biden in the general election?
Well, they should look at it as a problem right now. However, I don't think they would feel that it is a serious problem because Biden and his campaign has got a lot of work to do. They do have to go into Dearborn and Hamtramck and convince those voters that Biden is the right guy. They don't want a temporary ceasefire. They want a permanent ceasefire. That's the main issue. And I think the president has to come in here and address that right away.
All right. Well, let's switch over to the Republican side, because clearly those uncommitted voters, 13 to 14%, are a big issue. But if we look at the Republican side, yes, Trump won handily, but Nikki Haley still won 27% of the vote. If that 13 to 14% is a problem for Biden, what does the Haley 27% mean for Trump?
That says the exact same thing. That means that Trump and his people are going to have to come in here and they're going to have to work very, very hard. Nikki Haley doesn't seem to be going away at all. She's making a statement. I think she's going to end up going to the convention with several delegates. She's going to get on that podium and she's going to be a power to deal with. I think that Trump and Biden have a lot to do in Michigan, a lot of work to do in Michigan. And Keenan, that says that Michigan, again, is a key state to victory to the presidency in the White House.
All right. So we're going to see a lot of these candidates here on the ground in Michigan in the weeks and months ahead. But let's step back just a little bit. Is there any way that you can see that 2024 will not be a repeat of 2020 with Biden and Trump?
No, there's going to be a repeat. I think Michigan set the tone for that. There's going to be Trump versus Biden. It is going to be a hard-fought fight across this nation. And I do believe that you will see Michigan as a pivotal point, as I indicated earlier, for victory. Whoever wins Michigan wins the White House.
All right. So we know that we'll be in the spotlight once again. Thank you so much for joining us, Mario. Really appreciate your insight as always.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.